Yo, this is why I'm hot. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I kick it out, put with someone else's track. I represent South Africa, I put it on the map. South Africa, man,
Hola, aquí hay amigos. Este es un nuevo video de su psicólogo gamer. ¿Cómo se llama? Oh, exacto. Bueno, en este video le vamos a traer lo que es un video reacción. Y es mi primer video reacción. Así que por favor no sean tan duros conmigo, pero sí pueden, denle like, compartan, todo. Que vamos a ver un run de una mazmorra mítica más 19 de la MDI por parte de Method. Entonces espero que les agrade y lo compartan. ¡Vamos al video! No vi los afijos. Triple cazador. Los cazadores están... Mira, congelaron acá este pool. Congelaron este pool, pero él sigue libre. Los están jalando todos. Mira, mira esa jalada sin asco. Ah, su loco. ¿Ya hago eso? Que el guerrero puede hacer eso, ¿ves? Yo no puedo hacer eso con mi druida tanque. Yo lo salto así. Como para llevarme todo. El monje healer que cura con patadas recontra fácil. O sea que jugaría guerrero solo porque están OPs. Mira todos esos robots. Y con escudo, loco. Un 96% del boss. Usaron Bloodlust. Les queda un Battle Res. Ahorita tienen solo un Battle Res.
Oh, look at a shine and swag. They both end up popping their turtle right there. Actually, all three hunters on the side of Perplex end up popping their turtle to make sure that they are able to bait those. If they get hit by any of the charges, they don't end up immediately perishing. Yeah, that's what you really do want to avoid immediately perishing as much as possible.
El leche también puede saltar, sí.
Oh, and pours the mock. Gets the pops the dampen harm immediately coming out of the stun. You can get kind of wombo comboed here where you'll use your you'll get hit by the stun and then volcanic or
Volcánica
will come and kill you before you have control of your character again. So those adult thugs, very important priority targets here. You'll see they're focusing them down. They're doing a good job.
Ahora quiero saber si es tiránico. Uy, loco, casi se muere el healer, ¿ah?
Still doing this massive pull. Look at how much they are just focusing on boss damage. All of these peacekeepers still alive.
10%, loco, el healer, 10%. Todavía no se levanta. 14, 16, está levantando poco a poco. Me metió Kukun al guerrero. Los hunters están pasándola bien. El que más la sufre acá es el healer y el tank. Ya se va a morir el boss. Se va a morir también el... los sats, ya. Muerto el boss. Quedan los robots. Ay, los chiquititos nunca van a venir.
Pet taunt a little bit sketchier, but yes, it did do some good work for them. And now Method, look at how many peacekeepers they have involved here. Is this? I think this might be more than we've seen out of Paint for Fame. I think this is 8 total peacekeepers, maybe 9, counting the 2 that have already died. Yeah, but an important distinction that you need to make whenever you see a bunch of these peacekeepers. So a lot of the time you'll get the count from the mech jockey.
Sanguina es otra. No sé si es tiránico o el otro, que no me acuerdo. Ya, terminaron el primer boss. Ah, están jalando todo, loco, ¿ah? Bueno, ahí hay Pilar. Tenían que limpiar. Nada, por la sanguina. Wow. Se murió el tanque, pero ¿cuánto tiempo ahorraron?
That's scary trash. No, that's intentionally pulled. I know, but on the side of Method E, we had a now go down.
Ay, falta Ah, no, ¿van a hacer el pilar?
Yeah, me too.
Mine rats and earth shapers into this boss. This is pretty scary for Divine. That Peacekeeper ends up going down. Now they're killing off coin-operated crowd pummeler. Probably going to bolster kill these mobs right on time with one another to not heal coin-operated crowd pummeler up any.
Method E skipping towards the boss here. Meld skip is successful after not
Segundos.
for a couple seconds there. They're going into this boss here with 46% count. Perplexed a little bit ahead on count, especially because they still have this big trash pool here. And so Perplexed did some of this into boss. We see them CC these two mine rats, and they're going to pull a gigantic pull in this section. This is something that we've only seen Perplexed do so far, but they are pulling huge amounts of trash here, and then they will be following it up with a meld skip that avoids them being in combat with those drillers that are...
Acá tienen que matar a los ads para que no exploten cuando el boss grite.
Yeah, double extractor here. This is a lot of damage going into Divine because of how many of those Earth Shapers they end up having. The Earth Shapers, of course, do an invisible cast that is...
Ya casi solo queda el boss.
Yep.
And that does a substantial amount of damage. Everything's starting to drop low here for Perplex, so we're going to watch their ability to be able to kite out everything. They cancel those final blasts with the Ring of Peace to make sure that all the mobs...
Look at those two full health mobs casting their final blast there. Perfect from Perplexed. The extractors are last to die, and out are those drillers, and they are now... They've had enough here. They're not going to bother with those drillers.
Apareció la segunda ola de ads. Los va a botar con el anillo de paz, lo congela. Trampas los dos para que se mantengan ahí. Muy bien. Convirtió a uno, el monje lo van a ignorar totalmente. Wow, le empujaron con el anillo de paz. Los hunters lo congelaron. Wow. Para hacerlo con un monje, lo importante acá es lo que los empujó. Supongo que druida con soplo también.
Divine not fixated, but is getting meleeed. I think because they are rooted and their actual melee target is out of range.
So now Method EU has down to Azarok. They're making their
Ellos no se detienen, loco. ¿Vas a empezar Trixie? No creo, sí. Bueno, sí te creo en realidad, pero...
I think we're gonna see a kite.
Trixie, loco. Perdón, Rixa. Trixie es la de Megalópolis.
That right is because 46% means they're getting all the trash in the VMZ. Oh my god. What is happening here on my MDI? Method EU has pulled 2 war machines into Rixa Flexflame. That is
jalaron los dos robots
than we've seen before, I believe.
Yeah, so putting on my monocle, that is very dangerous for the tank. And the reason for that being is because Rixa has magic damage melees, and then both of those war machines have a charged shot ability. So all 3 of those things are pretty substantial tank damage. So Now's ability to be able to survive this is paramount to this pull's success. And there's also Sanguine to be dealt with. You saw that Ring of Peace come out for Zalia to be able to deal with some of that, knocking one of those mobs out of melee. Those War Machines and Rixa herself cannot be knocked by NECC.
O sea que los limpian al toque, loco. Llevan 51%. ¿Cuánto tiempo va? 7 minutos. Loco, 7 minutos. Pero eso no lo puede hacer de manera normal, pe loco. Tienen un setup.
I think that these teams are basically even right now in terms of time. I think that they are on pace for a neck-and-neck photo finish at the end of this run.
Por si acaso, es tarde. Es tarde acá en Perú. Son las 3 de la mañana. Tengo un poco de sueño. Pero quería ver esto, la verdad.
Unless they found a way to do it all in one. Okay. There are 2 War Machines up there, and like a bunch of Sky Scorchers. The Sky Scorchers, really problematic mobs to pull too many of.
Mataron primero a los Sats, luego al boss. Al revés que lo que hicieron con el primero.
Flex now into Rixa Flex Flame. They are 80% of Rixa Flex Flame's health behind, but 1.5, maybe 2 trash pulls ahead. Perplexed not pulling the War Machine pull in at the start of the boss fight. We'll see if they choose to do it later towards the end of the boss fight, as they do still need a little bit of count themselves, just not the entire wing.
¿La hacen ver tan fácil?
I think it's assumed at this point that Perplex is going to be playing their obelisks, so they probably need to get it to the
Y no han hecho ningún pilar, ¿ah?
to 94% range
Ni siquiera el asesinatanque se van a hacer.
One very large pull into Rixa, or one very large pull after
Method
Rixa left.
EU is pulling the entire VMZ.
God.
Okay, except for the final pack right in front of the boss. They're pulling everything else all together. Out come the Bloods of the enemy. Huge damage coming out from those hunters.
Como cura, loco, con sus patadas.
Beautiful Ring of Peace from Zalia, preventing Sanguine from healing everything up.
Yeah, you saw Zalia immediately popping Dampen Harm as soon as that pack got pulled too.
Oh, Gigi goes down.
GG.
Okay, that was rough. He got hit by 2 of those mines.
No, ahí va el res.
Nasty physical bleed that is pretty tough to handle when a lot of
La hace en un minuto.
Sky Scorchers are now jumping around, using those Azurite Heartseekers. They need to make sure that they soak these with now, ideally. Otherwise, it does pretty serious damage, as you can see the frag.
Se los limpian al toque.
Gigi still did have his turtle available to him, but he was, I don't know what he would be doing.
Well, at that point, you've got this bleed on you. Turtle is not going to make you immune to that.
Andy's going to be, well, I mean, he could turtle the initial hit, but like,
Yes.
and he's going to need this.
Falta el pack de allá.
He's actually able to use it here.
All right, we are now going to potentially see a chain pull from Method EU into that last War Machine. Yep, there it is. They are doing the rest of the VMZ now. Meanwhile, Perplexed is doing one big pull, and they...
Uy, casi se muere el Hunter, loco, ¿ah?
Yep, the 2 teams even up, but the difference is that Perplexed is planning to fight the awakened enemies, whereas Method EU is planning to kite them. Zamok taking huge damage there. Has a dot from that artillery barrage. Artillery barrage...
Kiting them?
Method EU?
Are they going to get 100% from this pull?
Oh yeah, look, there's a War Machine in here and like 70 goblins.
A War Machine is really
88%, loco.
So yeah, that's pretty efficient. Perplexed here, sitting at a nice 96%. They're making their way up towards Mogul Razdunk, electing to not kite.
Okay, you might be right. This might not.
92%.
I think it will be, but it might be close.
It's go no. They have the War Machine left alive. I think you're right. They have 2 mobs still. The double Sky Scorchers are.
Loco, lo van a hacer con 4 obeliscos. Se murió uno, pero no pasa nada.
Yeah, 95%, 96%.
Le metió va el res, loco.
So that is not 100. They might
Para
be
no perder
playing
tiempo.
enemies here. 96% on the side of Perplexed. Perplexed fighting those awakened enemies here with the boss, pulling the boss first. Let's see what's happening here. Zalia pops Dampen, so I believe that means that they are going to kite. Where are they going to get this last count from? I wonder. So yeah, Zalia transcends.
Se lo lleva el monje.
All 4 awakened enemies going away. I wonder if Zalia is going to get this.
Se la van a hacer sin Heller, loco.
While kiting.
Creo que normal.
Collect the last count as part of his.
Y es que tienen cómo curarse. No sé si el casa. Sí, creo que sí, el casa tiene cómo curarse.
Meanwhile, Perplexed. Yeah, so Perplexed.
Ya, pero quiero ver al monje, loco.
Even now for the 2 teams, despite the fact that Perplexed killed it. Oh, Zamok goes down, and a Shrine goes down on the side of Perplexed. They have 2 battle reses here, but they need to be able to survive to actually cast them.
Que los pilares.
Huge damage from all of these enemies.
The Blood of the Corruptor is.
Es que en verdad tiene un montón de movilidad.
Pollution on the ground, which makes it really hard to be able to get anybody out. Zamok actually ends up getting res. A Shine's still down. Method EU here. Zalia's just kiting the mob around. Mogul Razdunk is down to 60%, but that's a death equalizer. That is tragic for Plex. Zamok goes down again.
No creo que el HowK hubiera sido ahí, pero bueno.
Boss reset from Perplexed, but it's not going to be the end necessarily because it still matters whether or not.
Ahora sí, loco. ¿Te vas a regresar?
Boss.
La vida del boss.
Yeah,
¿Blink?
okay,
¿Tienes Blink?
¿El
monje tiene Blink? Ah, no, era el. Era, claro, la que te cambias de posición con tu Ilu.
He'll bring them into Mogul Razdunk and kill them. That is so genius from Method EU.
He's just grabbing all the mines. That's hilarious, actually.
That's what I like to see.
No creo que el DC pueda hacer eso, ¿ah? Todavía le queda 48%. Fácil si hubiera ido hacia el comienzo, pero en el comienzo todavía había. Limpiaron todo eso para que el monje pueda quitear así.
Very minorly too close, and then the boss fixates him with the charge down, and then like yeets himself out of the arena.
48% todavía.
Yeah, Mogul Razdunk 40. Yes, the death on their skip. They're still, so their win condition hasn't changed here. They need this to be a wipe from Method EU's side. If it's not a wipe from Method EU, then Perplexed is going to lose. But if Method EU does wipe, Perplexed gets another shot here at this last boss with these obelisks.
How many mines is that?
Que aumentó la velocidad.
That is a large number.
He pops his dampen right
Sí lo alcanzan, loco.
Also going through the water there takes some damage.
The water is
La vida del boss.
Yeah, the
Okay,
first
so
time we saw him
Ya,
going
sí.
in there. Oh, and he's gonna teleport back over.
Ah, acá me salen los dos, perplex.
Good job, yeah.
Están que hacen lo
Parks
mismo.
another mine, and
Pero ellos sí lo están
I wonder if he's
mechando.
gonna- I wonder if he's just gonna kill them himself, or I wonder if he'll enlist the aids of the hunters.
I think that's what he made.
Just yeets on in there, yeah, we'll see. Alright, so there it is. Boss dead. Method you does have to get that count.
Ya le
Yeah,
limpió,
we hit
solo le
the crane
falta.
kick.
Todavía no gana, pero le falta un porcentaje. Pero igual,
Yeah,
básicamente
run
ya.
into
No, he
them.
has to tag them to get count. No, he has to tag them.
Alright, and there come the multi-shots.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
the 100%. Dude. Method of you taking the first game in this series.
Wow. All right, that is some kiting with extra response. I don't even
Loco,
think
se
they
llevó a
extra
todo,
response,
loco.
But they absolutely did.
Genial, genial, genial. Encantado con esto. Hola papi mamu, si te gustó este video ya sabes lo que tienes que hacer. Por favor suscríbete a mi canal a la izquierda y a la derecha te dejo otros dos videos que podrían ser de tu interés.